Welcome back to Perdido Key Gaming. Today we've got the board game for Cyberpunk 2077, Gangs of Night City, the board game. CD Projekt Red, CMON, which is funny, right? Game by Andrea Caldervesio, Eric Long, Alexio Schneeberger, and Francesco Ruggifer Sieta. So I have not played the video game. But you got 1 to 4 players, 14 and up, 90 to 120 minutes. Now let's see here, and then, you know, as usual, on the bottom here, tells you what the game contents are and a little bit in, you know, what the game's about and everything like that. So you got gangs, 46 plastic figures, a double-sided game board, 4 gang dashboards, 131 cards, 12 plastic bases, 2 dice, 164 tokens, and 1 rule book. Again, giant boxes. Got your rule book, which you kind of sort of went through, and then there's, you know, get it here type thing. The board is pretty big and it folds out. Got some tokens, and so it's going to take up pretty much your entire kitchen table. No, it won't take up your entire kitchen. I'm, of course, joking. You got your gang cards here, all your tokens, which are pretty nice cardboard, not bad. Figurines, cards, some stands, some more cards, and standard game. Yeah, they feel like they're standard, pretty much standard cards, which is good. Not too thick, not too shabby. Should I even look in here? But you got your giant, big plastic, different colors for each gang. So you got that going for you. Reading through the rules, it's pretty much a resource allocation thing. You're trying to build up forces in order to, you know, gain territories which are on the map. To hurt myself with that. So if you, and it's, you know, obviously strategy and stuff like that, so that's nice. Go through the rule book real quick as usual. Gives you a list of components and describes which all the stuff is. Overview, the game board separated into districts. You got different story decks, story components, gang components, single player components. So 1 to 4 players, so you can play this by yourself if you don't have any people coming over to play on game night. Describes some of the points of interest, the opportunities market, you know, the way the board is laid out for you. So the units are solo. You got your solo guys, you got your techie guys, and your net runner guys. So typical kind of breakdown of those. There's no magic in this, like Shadowrun or anything like that. Describes places on the game board, points of interest, presence, and, you know, some of the terms, basic concepts. Setup, player turn. I don't think you don't get to put too much stuff on the board right at the start. You're trying to spend your resources, like I said, try to spend your resources to gain more units and things like that. And, you know, you're going to have to activate techies and activate solos and things like that to get things done on the board. You can build hideouts. And then, go through the turns and, gaining resources, recruiting units, the end of the game, story epilogues, and then a couple of pages worth of it, single player mode and stuff like that, where you use cards to, give yourself some fun. That doesn't sound right. And then that's about it. And then on the back, turn summary. Reading the rules is pretty basic, a lot easier to understand than that other game from a couple of weeks ago, Citadel Confluence. Much easier to understand the rules in Cyberpunk 2077. And, obviously playing the video game, apparently, reading about it and everything like that, people were having a good time with it. It kind of, I believe it sucked when it first came out, but it's gotten better. So anyway, that's all I got for today. Cyberpunk 2077 from CD Projekt Red, CMON. It's a board game based on the video game Cyberpunk 2077. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you the next time.